you're a truck lover, or just someone who appreciates a perfect blend of old-school charm and modern muscle, then the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Vintage is something that will catch your eye and hold your attention. This isn't just another pickup truck, it's a bold statement. It's a tribute to heritage and a symbol of power wrapped in retro-inspired styling. In today's video, we're diving deep into every detail of the 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Vintage. Its design, performance, tech features, and why it might be the most exciting Ram to hit the road in years. The first thing that strikes you about the 2025 Ram 1500 Vintage is its unmistakable look. Dodge has really leaned into its legacy with this model, bringing back design cues from the golden age of American trucks. The squared-off fenders, bold grille, retro-style badging, and even the color options scream classic Americana. It's got that timeless, rugged silhouette. Don't let the vintage appearance fool you. This beast is packed with cutting-edge features under the hood and inside the cabin. Let's talk power. The Ram 1500 Vintage doesn't just look strong, it delivers in every sense of the word. You get multiple engine options, starting with a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 with e-torque, perfect for those looking for a balance between power and efficiency. But the real magic lies in the optional 5.7-liter Hemi V8 with e-torque, which produces over 395 horsepower and more than 400 pounds-ft of torque. That means whether you're towing, hauling, or just trying to dominate the highway, the Vintage Edition can handle it without breaking a sweat. The torque delivery is smooth, the acceleration is satisfying, and when you hit the gas, you feel every bit of that Hemi roar. Now, if you're wondering how it drives, imagine modern-day comfort fused with old-school toughness. The 2025 Vintage rides on Ram's Tridan True coil spring rear suspension, which offers a noticeably smoother experience compared to traditional leaf springs. Whether you're cruising down the interstate or navigating a rocky back road, the truck feels stable, composed, and surprisingly refined. And yes, four-wheel drive is available, so you're covered no matter what terrain you face. Stepping inside the cabin is where things get even more interesting. Dodge has perfectly balanced nostalgia with innovation. You'll notice vintage-styled stitching, leather-trimmed seats with embossed logos, and wood-grain accents that look like they came straight out of a classic American pickup. But then your eyes land on the massive 12-inch infotainment screen, equipped with the latest Uconnect 5 system. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay, an Android Auto, real-time navigation, and an intuitive user interface that makes every function a breeze. There's even an optional head-up display and a 360-degree camera system to give you a complete view of your surroundings. What's truly impressive is how Dodge has managed to preserve the soul of a vintage truck while loading it with 21st century tech. There's adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. These features aren't just checkboxes, they're thoughtfully integrated, enhancing your driving experience without getting in the way of that raw analog connection with the road. Storage is another area where the 2025 Ram 1500 Vintage shines. You've got the Ram Box cargo management system, hidden compartments in the cabin floor, and a class-exclusive split-folding tailgate. It's built to be practical for work, play, and everything in between. Whether you're tossing in tools, groceries, or camping gear, this truck adapts to your lifestyle with ease. Now let's talk about customization, because Dodge knows that every truck buyer wants to put their own stamp on their ride. The Ram 1500 Vintage comes with multiple wheel options, including throwback steelies with white letter tires for that perfect retro finish. Paint options include unique heritage colors like Harvest Gold, Midnight Copper, and Patriot Blue. Even the trim badges and emblems have been carefully recreated to mirror the ones used on classic models from the 70s and 80s. It's these small details that elevate this truck from cool to collectible, and for those who want even more edge, there's an available performance package that adds Bilstein shocks, sport-tuned exhaust, and upgraded off-road tires. You can take this vintage-style truck and turn it to a full-blown trail warrior, or keep it clean and classy as a daily cruiser. Fuel economy might not be its biggest selling point, especially if you go for the Hemi V8, but with the e-torque mild hybrid system, you do get improved efficiency during city driving and wind towing. So while it's not a Prius, it's not a gas guzzler either, especially for a full-size truck with this kind of power and presence. Another thing worth noting is the community. Buzz surrounding this model, enthusiasts, collectors, and even younger buyers who've never owned a truck before are showing interest in the vintage edition. It taps into something nostalgic and emotional. Whether it reminds you of your grandfather's old Dodge or just evokes a simpler era of driving, the 2025 Ram 1500 Vintage connects with people in a meaningful way. So who is this truck for? Honestly, it's for anyone who appreciates heritage but refuses to compromise on capability. If you love the feeling of driving something that's both a workhorse and a showstopper, the Vintage delivers. It's for the person who wants a truck that stands out in a sea of sameness, one that blends character with functionality. In terms of pricing, it sits slightly above the base trims of the standard Ram 1500 lineup, but well below the ultra-luxury editions like the Limited or TRX. Considering the unique styling, its powerful engine options, and premium interior finishes, the value proposition is strong. To sum it all up, 2025 Dodge Ram 1500 Vintage isn't just a truck, it's a time machine. With muscle, it takes the best of Dodge's history and brings it roaring into the modern age. Whether you're a longtime Ram fan or just someone who wants a bold, capable pickup with real personality, the Vintage Edition is definitely worth a test drive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite feature of the 2025 Ram Vintage, and subscribe for more deep dives into the coolest new rides on the road. Catch you in the next one.